So it is that Thabo Bester's primary concern is Nandipha Magudumana. That's according to Bester's latest lawyer, who's preparing to take on the producers of a Netflix documentary about the pair. On Tuesday, the North Gauteng High Court in Pretoria will hear an urgent application for an interim order to delay broadcast of the documentary. That is, until a verdict is delivered. Bester's lawyer is concerned about the involvement of retired Justice Edwin Cameron and Magudumana's father in the documentary, as well as the impact this has on his right to a fair trial. Senior reporter Lindelo Masikane has more on this eNCA exclusive.
Any person to speak truthfully to an event would have had to be part of that event. You know, the people that are being interviewed, from what we can see of the trailer, have no relation to what the allegations are. They cannot say that they were there. No one can say that they were there. So anyone
except Mr. Sekeleni, right? Mr. Sekeleni was there. He's Nandipha's father. So if we're speaking about the fact that no one in that documentary was there, that's not true. We have someone who's one of the accused who is in this documentary speaking about what he knows, possibly about his child's involvement, Nandipha Magudumana's involvement in this escape, alleged escape.
Allegedly. Thank you for making that correction. Well, I would submit this, okay? Mr. Sekeleni has his point of view of what the facts are and what his involvement is, if there is even any involvement on his part, so he can only speak to that. The issue of truth, really, it's, you know, there's this person's side and that person's side, and then somewhere in the middle there is a truth. I
know you've also had an opportunity to see him this week. Is there anything he'd like to say?
Let's be PC. He was down. You know, his spirits were a bit down. Despite what people may think, he does not like being headline subject. He's very frustrated about this Netflix thing. You know, which is also what led to his parting ways with his the other side of his legal representatives. He believed that his instructions were not followed, his best interests were not looked after. But yeah, he's holding on. Yeah.
Is he concerned about Nandipha?
He is. Of course he is. Yeah, I think that's his primary concern. The thing that weighs mostly heavily on him is her.